It makes a habit of killing gigantic creatures and stuff. And you know you'll be okay without me.
Do you want to take care of anything before going back to Sindri's?
No. First, we retrieve Mimir. Then you can tell us what you learned in Asgard. After that, we shall see.
You really do think of him as a brother. What about Freya? Seems like she moved in while I was away.
Once she turned her hatred back to Odin, she recognized our interests were aligned.
Huh. I tried convincing her of that, but...
When was that?
Oh, before I started telling you where I was that night.
I see.
Hey, she didn't kill me.
I said nothing.
And we're back. Alright, let's go talk to the squirrel.
Don't you forget about the rest of those leaves. Don't you do it.
Anything? Hello? Nothing? Alright. Oh, that was...
You're back. How did it go?
The dog is ours
Drove
now.
us no further.
Well, that's a bloody relief. So you put down old Garm, did you?
Yeah, sort of.
Atreus, your decision to go to Asgard after all he's put us through. I'll never understand it.
Okay.
But I hope you at least came back with something we can use.
I hope so too. Come on, let me show you what Odin's up to. Here's what he cares about most. More than Ragnarok or anything. Is this mask. Anyone recognize it?
That thing? Ugh, it's a dead end. He's been faffing around with that since before I knew him. To be honest, I thought the giants were just having a laugh with that one.
Obviously you know something, you
Okay,
dumbass.
No. You're wrong, Mimir. This mask is no fraud. The giants didn't make it, and only a few of them ever glimpsed it in their visions. They never knew its origin, but some believed it was a way to gaze into the secrets of creation itself.
Is it an oracle?
Much, much more. Imagine becoming one with a source of infinite knowledge. This is why Odin tortured me.
So what do you think? Know it?
No. It's one obsession he never saw fit to share with me. But I'll tell you this. Even when Odin speaks the truth, his purpose is false. Either way, it's a mistake to let it distract us. Is Heimdall our focus or not?
We will rewrite our fate another way.
Then I'm going back to Vanaheim. If we're not taking the fight to Odin, I should help my brother stand against him.
Okay. Bye.
We will join her when we can.
Father, I'm gonna study my notes on the mask. See if I can think of a plan. But if you want to go anywhere, I'm with you. And listen, everyone. I'm really sorry about the way I left. You know I've never hurt any of you on purpose.
Well, when you can turn into a bear by accident, I suppose these things can happen.
So, do you forgive me,
Of course, Atreus.
We know you meant no harm, lad.
Sindri?
I'm sure I will. Eventually.
Okay. Guess I'll take it.
Well, he's butthurt.
While we're clearing the air, I hope that I can be forgiven for not doing more when the Hellwalkers attacked. Whatever reservations I have about violence, they shouldn't apply when your home is under attack.
No
and
shit.
certainly not by undead abominations.
Hi, my darling.
Yet I reached for a shield instead of a sword. You were
can
right
attack
to
with a
chide me
shield.
for that, old friend. The next time the moment calls me, I'll be ready.
Well said, Tyr. I believe you just might.
Right. Can I get my butt head back? No? Okay. So, I'm just supposed to leave now? An upgrade for the last interaction. You get okay. First talk.
Oh, well.
Take more than a port full of bone-chawing stiffs to keep me down. What am I gonna do? Walk around with a bandage on my head, begging for attention?
I was mauled by a bear.
Nudged, more like it.
Right. Alright. Can I talk to him?
I'm just gonna keep working on this till you're ready to head out.
Okay, whatever. You?
Care to join me, Kratos? Have a seat, think about your breathing, try and find stillness in your mind?
No.
Hey, wait! We're with you.
Yeah. Got my butt head back.
We travel to Vanaheim.
Great. You gonna check in on Freya?
Yes.
Glad I get to come this time. So what happened the last time you were in Vanaheim? I still don't know how you got Freya to stop trying to kill you.
We traveled to her village to break Odin's spell. Once freed, she accepted that I was not her enemy.
You also missed a highly entertaining moment where Brock was lifted arse over face in Freyr's camp.
You met Freyr? What's he like?
Different from his sister. Lacks her conviction.
True, but he's a bit quicker to forgive.
And an ineffective leader.
But his heart's in the right place. You'll like him, lad.
Yeah, he's an ineffective leader. You'll love him.
Wow. It's beautiful. And, wet.
It is also dangerous.
More dangerous than hell?
Freya's camp is to the right.
No rush, is there? Not every day the lad gets to see a new realm.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't really care.
To Freyr's camp, then. Time to see how the Vanir have fared in our absence.
I hope Freya's okay.
She can care for herself.
There's a thing right there,
Still
though.
checking on her, though?
Her brother's forces are outnumbered.
I wonder if I can get to it.
I'm sure it's fine to check in on Freya later.
Dude, you're the one who just told me not to check in right now. Alright. There we go, we're going back. I can't get to that thing anyway. Okay. before I get any farther with that, yeah. Divine ashes.
No one here. Where is everyone?
Stay alert.
I don't like this, brother.
Bring it. Who the hell is that?
Kratos. Atreus. A welcome reunion. Unexpected, but welcome.
You know us?
Can't be. Is that who I think? Oh, you shifty bastard. It's almost good to see you again. And for once in the shape of a man, or nearly.
So that's how they got your head out of your ass. Stop being such a half-blind, piss-drunk, oversexed liar. He was more of a pig than I ever was.
Hey, Nick Tease.
I do not know you.
No worries,
I
it's all
recognize
good.
your handiwork.
Hildisvini! Remember when we first met Freya in the woods? After I... Oh. I am so sorry about that.
Freya's poor.
Her advisor. And friend. Counselor to the Vanir. And yes, while exiled at Midgard, I was trapped in my boar form. And then you shot me.
At my command.
No. My arrow, my mistake.
Forgotten. Vanaheim needs our help more than ever. Even Mimir's. Come. Just watch where you aim that bow of yours. My hide's not so thick in this form.
It wasn't that thick in the last form. That's why I got a big scar.
We can head out whenever you're ready.
What have you been up to, Nick Tease? You playing some
I have a favor
WoW
to
right now?
ask. I'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Where's Freya? She came here to help her brother.
She leads the search party for Freyr and Vigvir. They've been captured by the Einherjar.
How'd that happen?
Nice.
An ambush. The presence has intensified since your last visit. To make matters worse, the Celestial Wolves haven't been seen in days. Or at least I assume. Not easy, tracking time with no moon in the sky.
No moon.
Just like in their shrine.
Their shrine.
It's a long story. You want us to check on them?
You have my gratitude. We're spread thin. And if anyone can help Skoll and Hati, it'd be a fellow giant.
Very well.
Freya mentioned you had a way past this.
Past what? Past this? This here? Hmm. I don't know if I have a way past it. Unless it's burnable, no? Oh, past that. How could I not see that? What the hell?
You don't disappoint. Continue down this path and you'll find their den. Good luck.
He just stood there and watched me too.
And don't shoot any boars.
Think he's really forgiven me for shooting him?
Trust me, lad. The old swine still carried a grudge. You'd know it.
What happened between you two?
The usual. Communication, conflicting loyalties, broken promises. Nothing to concern yourself with.
I'm not concerned. Just curious.
Curiosity's all well and good. But so is privacy, eh?
Okay, okay. Point taken.
I had to remember about the poisonous bullshit in this place. What is up with that? Here in this place where all the plants want to kill me. Is your Shadow Priest still your main in this expansion, Nick Tees?
Välkommen, brand! Look out! Out the Fuati! Look for it out!
The wisp is making war of itself!
The hell?
Left side!
Okay, seriously?
There! That did it!
Oh man.
Go out, brother!
Outcome!
Die.
Vanaheim looks and feels so different from the other realms. It's warm, like Sparta, but there's a kind of thickness in the air.
Egros.
What?
Egros. Greek. For humid.
Ego. I like it.
Egros. Okay. I guess we're going this way.
The milk is making these things stronger!
What?
Behind you, brother!
There's another one. Oh my god.
It's gonna blow!
Hey, now we're here. Stay alert.
Wonder where they went.
By a knocking, perhaps.
Doubtful.
I think we can get through here.
Yeah, maybe, but hold on. Oh, I see where I'm going.
Going for more loot, huh? I saw a forge back at Freyr's camp. Has Brock been helping them out this whole time?
Ah, you haven't met Lunda yet.
Who's Lunda?
An old contemporary of the Hulder brothers. She serves as Freyr's blacksmith, keeping his team armed and outfitted.
Oh.
Another heavy for my stupid axe. Nope.
Another legendary blacksmith? I bet she has some good stories.
Take caution, Atreus.
What? Why?
She is quite friendly.
Oh, nonsense. The lad's far too young for her taste.
What?
Wait. Oh. Bruh. So I got another useless heavy rune for my axe. I still don't have a heavy rune for my stupid spear.
You know, lad, this excursion into Vanaheim...
All right, Larkin, have a good night. Thanks for dropping in.
...of the Nine Realms.
Huh. Guess you're right.
Not many mortals can claim such a feat. Not many gods either. Even your father has yet to grace the halls of Asgard.
I'm in no hurry to do so.
Odysvini said both Frey and Bigvir were captured. Bigvir's the light elf who wanted to learn more about that library in Alfarm, right?
Correct. An exiled scholar married to a warrior, Bela.
Why was he exiled?
You'll have to ask him for the full tale. But I take it that he and Bela's quest to unite their people was frowned upon.
Wait, Bela's a dark elf?
Yes.
Wow. Well, that raises even more questions. Hope he's okay.
I thought I just heard an Odin Raven, maybe not.
Very near your barricades.
Aye, not a good sign. They've pushed farther into the jungle since our last visit.
I hear the raven. There it is.
Outcomes.
It's stake right!
Yeah. Out of my way, boy. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah.
Amir, you once told us Ragnarok begins when Skull and Hati catch the sun and moon.
I said it was foretold, lad. Prophecy. Which after our time with the Norns, we've all had
Nice.
quite enough of.
But Odin still believes. That's gotta be why the Einherjar stole the moon. He's still trying to avoid Ragnarok.
Or he prepares for it. Fights a proxy war in this realm to distract his enemies.
Yeah. Or that, I guess.
Okay. I need one more rune. Aha. That's the wrong beat. There we go. I was done with apples.
I can sense them up there. It's gotta be their den.
Excited to meet Skull and Hati, lad?
I mean, I've heard all your stories. It's gonna be weird meeting them in person.
Legend meeting reality. At the very least, it shouldn't fail to entertain.
Hello? I think they're sleeping.
Well, there you have it. The legendary celestial wolves. Supremely entertaining, as promised.
Remember their shrine? They didn't rejoin the sky until after the moon returned.
And then chased an arrow across the sky.
Right. Well, best we go find the moon and put it back where it belongs, eh? As if that's a perfectly normal thing to say.
Right.
The Einherjar played a part according to Skull and Hati's shrine.
Managed to stuff the moon inside a box, if memory serves.
But it didn't say where they took the box.
Aye, that's the rub of using prophecy as a map, isn't it? Bit sparse on the details.
There's a war camp in the nearby village. A strong fortress to guard their bounty. We will try there first.
So besides Odin and the elves, who else has got a prayers army?
Not much army, really. Although Birger was a soldier, once walking the path of a traveler. I imagine he's handy with that enormous broken sword of his.
A traveler that doesn't want to kill us. That's nice.
No, I guess that's a good point. He probably is a traveler.
I'm ready.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, that's it? Oh, not quite.
Did you see that? I didn't know they could do that.
A new enemy.
Stay alert. Yeah?
Correct. Fitting.
Verdant, the Vanir acknowledge the abundance of their realm, but they need to write it down as is. But the need to write it down is redundant. Beauty of Vanaheim speaks for itself.
There she is again. Guess they know we're coming.
Whatever.
I can't believe no one's here.
They hide.
The Vanir aren't all hardened warriors like our dear Freya. Those who survive the warfare find it easier to hide in the jungle and use nature as their shield.
Yeah. Huh? Alright, well.
This wall. When I bring it down, we strike.
Yep.
Where is it? Anybody see an Odin Raven anywhere? I can hear it. I know it's here. Okay, no, I don't see it. Maybe I gotta come back to that.
Empty.
Where'd they all go?
I don't think it's gonna remain empty.
There's the moon. Well, down there. That's gotta be it.
Think that's the moon?
It's definitely an ambush.
Yes.
Let's go! Called it.
Shield strike, now! Behind you, brother!
Boom!
Watch your left!
Bifrost, right side!
Target down!
Nope, my shield slam's harder than yours. Oh.
Last one. Here's hoping that puts a dent in Odin's forces, at least for the time being.
I don't think Asgard's running out of soldiers anytime soon.
Yeah. I don't either. How do I get down there? Oh.
Ready to put the moon back where it belongs?
If that's
Okay.
what that is.
Yeah. That is a weird thing to say.
Hey! Hurry! She's getting away! Come on!
A double ambush? Okay. Didn't see that coming.
Okay, wait. I know that it's telling me to pursue this person, but hold on. Aha. Got it.
Just got a new guess. There! It's going up the waterfall!
Bye, bitch. Going up the waterfall?
Still up there. Another ambush? Really?
Third time's the charm.
They are not smart.
Aye, and of that.
You know, what we're doing right now, all of this, it's almost exactly how we saw it play out back in Skull and Hati's shrine.
What is that supposed to
Back
mean?
in Vanaheim, we're rescuing the moon.
Yes, I remember the prophecy.
So, doesn't it make you worried? If everything we're doing now happened in the Jotnar shrine?
Remember our agreement. Prophecy will not dictate our actions.
Yeah.
Our allies need help. That is our focus now.
What is that?
A wyvern! Nasty beast! Careful, lad! What's your right?
Oh, shit. Boom! Alright, what else we got? Got the moon? Get it.
It's cold. Is this? It's from Helheim. Heimdall must have grabbed this while I freed Garm. Ugh. I was there, but I didn't know.
And now you fight to undo the damage. Your guilt is misplaced.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
We can return to the den through here. They will pursue. Keep your guard up.
Father, how are you so sure we even have a choice about what we're doing?
Doubt is a weakness we cannot afford.
Who said anything about doubt? So far, we've done everything the giant said we would.
We make our own choices. Nothing forces us.
Bifrost! Tread carefully, brother.
Dude, chopped his head off. Wow.
But what if, by doing all this, what if we're walking straight into Ragnarok? Isn't there any way to avoid fate? Your fate?
That's
What
the
if we
point.
can't stop you from...
Would you turn your back on the wolves? On this realm? Remember our agreement.
Yeah, stop complaining, kid.
The lad does make some good points, though.
As long as Atreus lives, so be it.
Here goes nothing.
That's the moon right there, apparently.
Just like inside their shrine. If I do this,
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
Because it is right.
Elsa.
Good choice, lad.
They have a gift for us. A way to call them anytime we need them.
Why?
Remember that altar we saw when we first got here? I think that's where we're supposed to use it.
Perhaps Freya will know.
So in essence, they just gave us the keys of dusk till dawn. Not bad for a day's work.
We should head back to Hildisvini and tell him about all this. Yeah?
Yes. Back to the camp.